Hello, I'd like to welcome you to this installment of 5 Minutes with John. Today I would like to talk about something I was discussing with a friend earlier this week. We were talking about passion. Many of us, we go through life and we're in jobs, we're in situations, we're involved with people that we know we shouldn't really be involved with. We do things that we think that we must do or we have to do in order to take care of our families and to pay bills. But today I would like to talk about passion. You have heard me say many times before, and you probably hear me say this a million times more, that God created all of us with a purpose. Everything, from the sun to the small bug on the ground, God created all things with a purpose, and that includes you. When he made the sun, he made it to be a greater light of the day. When he made the moon, he made it to be the greater light for the night. And the Bible says those things will carry on this purpose until the end of the world. And as you can see, thousands of years later, the sun, it still rules the day, and it lights up the day, and the moon, it comes out at night, and it rules the night. So whatever God has purpose for you, nothing can stop it. You can't stop it. You were born to do this thing. Whatever he called you to do, whatever he has assigned, what task he has assigned to you to do, you will do it. You're equipped, you're wired to do it. I often say that we're all born with supernatural powers, like a superhero. You know, like Superman, he was born with the ability to see through objects. He was faster than a speeding bullet. He was able to leap tall buildings with a single bound, and he was strong. Aquaman, he was born with the ability to swim in water unnaturally. You were also born with supernatural, unnatural powers. They were supernaturally given to you by God. They're spiritually given to you by God. But it's up to you to find out what those things are. But more than likely, you've been using it all your life, and this is where your passion comes from. If you look at the word passion, I like to use this word play. You look at the word passion, whatever you're passionate about, you'll pass, P-A-S-S-I on. You'll pass you on. If you're passionate about something, you'll pass you on. People will be able to, as they say, feel you, or people will be able to tell that this is where you belong. So maybe the job you have or the situations you're in, you're not able to pass yourself on. You're not able to give of yourself, truly of yourself, because this is not what God has purposed you to do. This is not what God has given you the supernatural ability to do. So your job, your objective in life is to find out what God has given to you to do. But more than likely, all your life, people have been asking you to do this task or this thing. Maybe people have always called you to cook for them. Maybe they always asked you to write for them. You know, John, I need you to come over here and speak at this engagement. And more than likely, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're good at, you take it for granted. You think everybody can do it. But this is not necessarily true. God has gifted you to do it. And no, whatever your supernatural ability is, you don't have to even go to school for it. You don't even have to develop it. You're born. A tree doesn't have to decide to act like a tree. No, it's a tree. It just is. Whatever God has gifted you to be, whatever God has called you to be or purpose you to be, you don't have to try to be it or become it or develop it. You just are. You just be. Just be who you are. The Bible says he that calls you has equipped you. So whatever God has called you to do, whatever God has purposed you to do, he has also equipped you. He has given you all the tools. Dr. Wayne Dyer, he used the analogy of an atom. He said in the atom, when we were born, our hair color, our shoe size, the length of our life, everything was in that atom. Then he asked the question, do you think the tools to bring about your purpose was also in this atom? God leaves nothing up to circumstance or half stance. God completes any job that he starts. The Bible says when he created the earth, he saw that it was good. It was perfect. It was complete. And God also